Okay, in today's video, we're going to be discussing how I'm using AI to help my business grow, how I'm making automations and workflows easier for me so that not only I can work faster, I can work smarter, and I can have less people to deal with, and it's fairly inexpensive to do, if you know what you're doing. Okay, number one, I'm a psycho and I have every AI that you could possibly imagine. I have OpenClaw, I have ChatGPT, I have the highest version of ChatGPT, I have the highest version of Claude, I have Claude Pro Max, I have it all. Why? Because I don't want any limitations. I want to maximize this thing. And this is the one thing to keep in mind is this is the dumbest that AI will ever be, and it is absolutely insanely powerful. So I have OpenClaw scanning the internet every single day to see what my competitors are doing, what they're posting, how often they're posting, how many ads they're running, what's working, what's not. I have a AI agent that is scanning Reddit channels, Facebook groups, trying to see what agents are posting, what they're struggling with. I have the internet. I mean, there's some things I probably won't share, but a lot of things we're doing are just very, very, very like, I'm prompting it. Like a lot of people say, well, yeah, you're using AI, like, but a lot of people use AI. It's no, I'm a visionary person. I'm an idea person. So the way I'm prompting it to do certain things only I could think of. So that's another thing. The second component that I'm using as far as my consulting business is I'm seeing what hooks are working on the internet. I'm seeing what trendy videos are going on the internet. I'm repurposing my content. So I have an AI agent that literally its sole job is to scan my YouTube every single week to see if I got 1,000 views in 24 hours or if there's another video that maybe I posted in the past that's just popping off. And it's going to take that video, that long form video, and it's going to chop it up into 3 to 5 short form videos, and then it's going to email it to my social media team. Work smarter, not harder. Again, to do all of this, like what I just mentioned, just the social media thing, if you use Claude Pro Max, which I don't think you would need for that task alone, it would cost you $150 a month. And then like my social media girl, she posts for me 3 times a day on 5 different platforms. So we're posting like 200 pieces of content a month. That social media girl, that could cost you $1,500 to $2,000 a month. But anyway, getting back on track. The other thing that I'm doing is I'm like having it scrape the internet to see what real estate agents are engaging with other real estate coaches to see like what leads are ready and who's not. I have another sequence that on the consulting side, really for content to just see what best videos I've posted, what hook I said, what angle the video was taken, like very like high level stuff. And that's like all I'm going to tell you on how I use it for my consulting business. Now on my real estate business, to transition now, the one thing I do is I want to make sure that I'm touching on my sphere of influence like very frequently, and I want it like automated. I don't have the time to sit there, especially with running a $3 million a year coaching business and, you know, selling $20+ million a year as a real estate agent and managing a team and managing 1,400 people in a Discord. We're one of the fastest growing real estate coaching companies in the country. So managing all this is difficult. So I need to rely on these automations. So one, sphere of influence. I'm having it scan the internet to make sure that I have every single person's email, every single person's birthday, and that I'm texting those people on their birthday. I'm texting them like happy anniversary on the year that they might have, or the year or date that they might have closed on their house. Other ways that you can use this, I have like a whole template and workflow that I made that says like, hey, I want you to go on Zillow, check my newest listings, check my biggest listings, then go look at the biggest deals that Douglas Elliman might have in Aspen, New York, Miami, or new construction properties, white label them, and then send it to me as a draft so I can review it to send my emails out for my weekly email that I send to my database. Again, a lot of the stuff I've always been, you know, delegating this task, but instead of paying somebody $300 a month to do it or $500 a month, I pay OpenClaw. Even if it's the same price, I'd rather not deal with a human. But anyway, so I pay OpenClaw $150 a month to do all these other things, or Claude, all these other things, and then I just have my assistant who's already doing 20 other things for me look at the email draft every week and just go, yep, good, nope, not, and she'll prompt the AI and be like, this is stupid, this doesn't look good, the font's not there, the colors don't match, blah, 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 blah. She fixes it. So that's the 2 things I use for the sphere of influence and my email marketing. The third thing that I use it for is I have a specific phone number that I use just for real estate clients now, like on Zillow and everything else, just because like my phone's getting blown up by every single person in the world. And as we keep growing on the social media ladder, more people want to reach out, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time. So I'll have like my AI scan what people are reaching out for, and then it'll text me and be like, hey, like so-and-so texted you, seems like it's a waste of time, or seems like it's a showing, or whatever. And that's how I decipher whether or not I'm gonna like, you know, further explore that conversation. The other thing I do is I have a weekly checklist that's sent to me through ChatGPT. I can run through it with you guys right now. now so you can see. Let me see if I still have it up. Yeah, so I call it Friday Real Estate Review. I do this every Friday. I also do something on Saturday to look at the markets, geopolitical news, stocks, bonds, crypto, like whatever. I'm a psycho. This is my checklist. I would actually steal this if I were you guys. So the Friday Real Estate Review goes to something like this. Review the numbers. Listing appointments set versus attended this week. New listing signed. Total active listings currently on the market. Total dollar volume. Price reductions executed this week. Deals under contract. Personal cold calling. Did you do it? How many hours? Follow-up discipline. Any missed follow-ups? VIP whale relationship. Lunches, dinners, or meaningful touch points this week. Are you on pace for X goal? What's the one issue to fix this week? What's the one concrete action you can take this upcoming Monday? Listing appointments set versus attended. You guys got that. And then I have another sheet that's separate from this altogether. And again, none of this is perfect. It's very helpful, but every time I look at this, there's things I want to change. But you have to be careful because, you know, if you let it consume you like it did for me, like 2 weeks ago, I spent maybe 25 hours a week just prompting my AI to set up all those things I just mentioned to you. And it's not perfect. It breaks. You got to fix it, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, this is better than not having a checklist. This is better than not having an idea of your numbers. At least I look at this and I see, okay, I have something to do. Those are like my high level things on how I'm using it. Other things you could do is like, if you're an investor or you're a real estate agent and you have an investor client, like I have a guy that wants to buy in Fort Lauderdale right now. He's looking for a deal. So I typed into Claude and I'm like, okay, I have a client who's looking to spend up to $8 million in Fort Lauderdale. He wants a deal. Find me something that looks like there's negative equity or there's a high mortgage rate or the guy's had it on the market on and off the last few years, or that it's been sitting on the market longer than 150 days or 250 days, and any other criteria that you think would be good. You have to prompt it. It's only as good as you prompt it. If you're like, I'm looking for a deal in Fort Lauderdale, that makes no sense. It's too vague, it's too broad, you're not gonna get anywhere with that. But when you're like, I'm looking for a single family waterfront property in Fort Lauderdale, up to $8 million, between 5 and 8, because my guy doesn't want $1 million property. There's not enough meat on the bone there, right? So that is how I'm using it. I plan on in the future making some sort of AI implementation. I don't want to call it a course, like something that may be done for you. It may be some curriculum we teach. I'm not sure. It's very, very powerful, and I'm the psycho that's, you know, spending every single minute of its day working on everything, including this, to stay ahead of the curve. So there's a lot of other cool things you can do. Like I'm having it back on the consulting side. I'm having it rank for me on SEO, like push my SEO and like blog posts for me. I have another thing I'm doing that, again, I don't really care. I'll reveal my secrets and things I'm doing half the time because people won't do it, and I really don't get it. Like you could tell someone $1 billion idea, like 98% of them are not going to do anything with it. So like those are the things that I'm doing. Couple things I won't share, but most of that you guys can do for your own business. Like if you're a real estate agent, dude, I have another thing. Every single day for my real estate, every single day my computer, my AI OpenClaw computer, I have a Mac Mini separate. It goes on my Mojo cells. It clicks on today's date. It prints out all of my leads at 11 a.m. every day. It prints out of that calendar. You might even hear it in 6 minutes. I'm making this right now. It's going to print out. It's going to save it as a PDF beforehand. It's going to email it to Jake, who's the VP of my real estate team, and it's also going to email it to me, and then it's going to save it in the Google Drive. Also, the other thing that I have going on this AI journey is every single thing that is done with AI, every single task, every single workflow, every single automation, every N8N, every Manus workflow, whatever it is, it's all documented on a Google Drive. I also gave it a credit card. I gave my OpenClaw a credit card that has limits, and it's saved in the hard drive, so I literally will tell it, hey, like, go do this task. Well, Anthony, I need 3 softwares. I don't care. Figure out which one is the most efficient and the best. So log in, create an account, save the details on the Google Drive. If it gives you a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription, take the monthly. If it's over $20, ask for my permission, go. You need to figure out other ways that you can utilize it for following up, nurturing your sphere, finding deals on the market, finding creative ways. There's a lot of automations in like deep work it can do. It's not going to make you a better salesperson. It's not going to give you a phenomenal script, but what it can do is help you write your listing remark. Like listing remarks, obviously easy, duh. Write your listing remarks with it. Make sure it knows that if your property's updated, that it's stainless steel appliances, that it's granite countertops, that there's a pool, that it's salt water, whatever it is. Use it for comps. But again, trust but verify. Don't just let AI run your business. It only knows what it knows, what's accessible on the internet. That's an LLM model. It's going to search what the internet has posted up until today's date. So if I'm listing a property that's, let's say, 30 years old and it's never been listed before, how the hell is the internet going to know know that the guy finished the basement, has a pool, has a man cave, put 30 grand in his kitchen, has, I don't know, hurricane-proof windows for no reason because he's in New Jersey or Michigan. I don't know. But you need to just trust but verify. Use it to your advantage. If you guys think I should drop something like this, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a suggestion. Follow me on Instagram for the real sauce. If you want to see what we're doing behind the scenes on the real estate front, I'm doing a free live training. Depending on when you see this, it might be the next day or within a week or two. I'll leave the link in the description, so check that out. Be sure to be there. I'll show you exactly what scripts I'm using, how we're building our list, who we're calling, why we're calling them, how frequently we're calling them, the objection handlers, etc. The reasons behind making millions of dollars and selling $100+ million in the hardest market in the world and coaching 1,400 people who have sold almost $2 billion, $45 million gross commission income, and being the best real estate agent on the planet. I'll see you there. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. We're very close to hitting the 10K threshold. I've been putting a lot of time and energy into my YouTube. So if you can share, you can subscribe. It means a lot. I'll see you soon.